Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Consciousness Empowerment. Here we talk about consciousness, spirituality, wisdom, and how to reach your fucking dreams. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about how to create happiness and put it on automatic fucking pilot. I'm not gonna put the fucking in there because then it might not get out there. So I might put F and then like star. No, I'll just take it out. All right. So you're probably thinking, why am I not successful? Why am I not getting the results that I want in life? Or why am I unhappy? A big reason could be that you are habitually in a negative vibration, in a negative emotion. And your habits come from your thoughts and feelings. And your thoughts and feelings come from your conscious or subconscious thoughts, your choices. Okay, so we reverse engineer this because thoughts, if you stop and think, sit down in the morning and just stop. And just listen to your higher self. Breathe. You can start creating these new habits. And I say the morning because in the morning, I personally have a lot of energy and mental energy, okay, compared to at the end. At the end of the day, I don't want to start studying. I don't want to start lifting heavy ass weight right before I'm gonna go to sleep. I just don't. My body knows, all right, it's getting late. It's time to kind of slow down. I do feel energetic sometimes, so I digress from that. I actually do feel energetic sometimes, but I'm like, what? Oh well, I gotta go to sleep. And I guess I have stayed up for days. I went to UCLA, so before when I wasn't mentored, that's why having mentors is important. I didn't sleep for 2 days working and studying. My mentor said, hey, if you have a paper, wake up, roll out of bed, and start writing your paper, edit it, fully cited, and then next day, same thing. By the time the quarter is done, you already have the pages required. You're just editing. You're done, basically. And if you've already fully edited that one page, I keep saying edited or something like that, then, or maybe I am saying it right, then you have a edited page already. So your work is already done by the time you finish that essay or that book, because in higher education, you do 40 to plus pages. That's already a book. All right. So these things, these negative thoughts and habits are causing you to fail in life and to be negative and have negative emotions. You're tormenting yourself. So let's go on to how we can change this. All right. First things first. Okay, courage is coming to my mind. Courage. All right. You got to remove fear from your life. Okay. All these negative states of consciousness, shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride, courage. Okay, most of you are not here because you guys are watching this video. So most of you guys are right here around pride and courage, around here, fluctuating, because you don't stay at one point at all times. And in different things like health, wealth, love, and certain things, you might be at lower levels of consciousness, right? You might say, yes, I'm fucking buff, I'm healthy. But then for money, you're like, oh man, I don't have, et cetera, limited lack mindset. So it's different levels of consciousness. Somebody tells you to do something, you get all scared. Versus when, oh, okay, power clean this shit. And you're like, oh, okay, I got it. See the difference? Now, whenever you have fear, step into it. That's the best advice I can give you. Step into it. Do it. These, I wanted to wait until I was earning a certain amount of money and I was living a certain lifestyle. And I'm like, man, fuck that shit. That's just fear. I live from within without, not out within. I control my life. If I feel good, if I'm positive, then the outside must reflect that shit. If I feel negative, it must reflect that shit. So always, it behooves you. It is your duty to switch it, all right? And another way is to really understand why you can use your intellect to understand fear. Ask yourself, what do I need to believe in order for me to have this experience? Use it for all the other negative emotions as well. Okay, let's do the tats. My parents won't love me. So my love only comes from my parents. What if I find a wife or somebody? I don't love myself? Man, that's bullshit. Let's get that shit done. Let's fucking go. And this one scared me the most. So I was telling my tattoo guy, my tattoo artist, hey, do this one first. Like, no, let's do that. Just do this one first. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I told him at the end, like, yeah, I wanted it because this one was the one I was like kind of like worried about, and so I needed to do it. You know. Yeah, just to prove it to myself. All right. Now, once you pass to courage, you have neutrality, willingness, acceptance. Okay. Neutrality. You see things as they are. Okay. You're just like, it is what it is. Okay. Neutrality. Willingness. You're willing to change. Okay. You're willing to make the efforts. That's why you're here. Okay. And then acceptance means that it is your responsibility to be happy. It is in your power to be happy or to be sad. It's your choice. Okay? Now that you've accepted that, you have regained, reclaimed, or just discovered your power. All right? And now you can reason. You can reason. What are you going to do? How are you going to achieve this? And here's what I'm going to give it to you right here, right now. It takes 90 days, okay, to create a habit. Dr. Filippo Lally created a research study stating that it takes 90 days. So you're not going to do the minimum. You're here to go for more. So do more than 90 days. Do 120, 4 months, quarter of a year. Do this, okay? Do these practices that I'm going to share with you, okay? Number one, it's very simple. Write down 3 things the beginning of the day, okay, in the morning. Write down 3 things. 3 things that happened to you the day before that were good things, right? 3 good things that happened to you, all right? In any area of your life, work, family, any area. You can even split it into those areas if you like, but just write 3 things, make it simple. Then, now you've priming your mind to see good things in your life. Now, what are you grateful for? Grateful for. Write those 3 things that you're grateful for. Okay? And I riff these off every day. And at night, okay? At night, I riff off things that I'm grateful for. And the days that I don't do my gratitude, is either because I'm intoxicated or I'm too exhausted. And the next day I feel off. I feel like crap, honestly. I feel like crap. I'm like, what happened? When I'm grateful, just saying thank you, God, for this day. Thank you for bringing me home safe. Thank you for this bed. And I close my eyes, I wake up energized the next day. And if I don't, I'm exhausted the next day. It's strange how that works. There's not a research study out there yet that has shown that. Okay? Now, 2 exercises. And we're going to go on to the last one, which is in your work. Okay? In your work, what we're going to do is connect it. If it's something that you don't like, oh man, this is just like, it feels like menial labor, like physical labor, or like just tedious work. Write that, get a piece of paper, okay? Get a piece of paper, turn it horizontal, write the job right here, the work that you got to do, and then write a question. You put it on the line, the question, right? So I like to see things, so I write the question. What is the purpose of this job? What will this achieve? Okay. How is this benefiting the world, the universe? How is this benefiting others? You can use these things to connect, okay, to how it's a larger. It's helping the larger world. It's helping the world at large, or the universe. Okay. How is this connected? Again, to my purpose, to your purpose. And if you don't know your purpose, ask yourself over and over again, every single day, what is my purpose? Okay? Now, why is this important? Just like the habits, we have what scientists call the Tetris effect, all right? Look, in a study at Harvard Medical School's Department of Psychiatry, researchers paid 27 people to play Tetris for multiple hours, a day, 3 days in a row. Whenever I mention this to students, quote, next thing. So what happened here is that One Tetris addict wrote about his experience in the Philadelphia City paper, walking through the aisles at the local Acme, trying to decide between Honey Nut or the new Frosted Cheerios. I noticed how perfectly one set of cereal boxes would fit with the gap on the row below it. Running doggedly around the track at the Y, bored out of my mind, I find myself focusing on the brick wall and calculating which direction I'd have to rotate those slightly darker bricks to make them fit in with the uneven row of dark bricks a few feet lower from the wall. This is just 3 days. It's because your mind gets primed. You start looking for that certain thing. You start creating a program. And in the last video that I made, you see that the benefits of good thoughts are good results. Salespeople get more results. People who are sick get healthier. Okay? The medicine works better. And if you do this with your loved ones, you will see the benefits of how they will support you and vice versa. Okay? And that is love. Love is care, compassion, and support. Are you supporting your loved ones? Gratitude is a great way to get started, okay? The Happiness Advantage. It's a lot of research study in that book, okay? So I hope you like this one. Make sure to follow these instructions. Within, without, thoughts, actions, feelings, habits. But you must accept that happiness starts with you. And you move on, all right, okay? You move on to reasoning, to creating that practice, which is loving yourself, and then exploring ways that you can help others reach that same level of self-love and happiness within. I love you. Until next time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you feel like it, if you don't, it's all good. I'm still gonna create these videos for you and for everyone. Click the description below. There's books that I've written on the mind, thoughts, and feelings that will help you apply this information because it'll give you a deeper understanding. Click the link that resonates the most. Click the link for the book that resonates the most and buy it for yourself. I love you. Until next time, peace.